What's up, people? I know it's been a very long time. It's definitely time I do an update. Not that it's huge and it's been over a year and you're probably thinking, oh well, he's definitely finished. Maybe he's taking it for a drive. No. And the original plan of it being at my wedding, which is in less than 3 months, may need an extra year's extension, maybe. So you haven't seen it because, well, obviously there's been the odd picture on Instagram, but that's about it. We moved house a year ago, and that's all I've done is focus on changing, putting money and time into that. And it's basically, I don't need to do that anymore. That's finished as far as I'm concerned. Everything else is little. So yeah, I need to crack on and get this looking like a vehicle. But it's just so much to do in my little tin box that right now, when I've opened the doors on this day, that's bloody blinding. It's pretty hot, let's say that. So without further ado, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm gonna do like an hour today, which I'll put in clips, but I haven't got anything anywhere to put a camera up or anything here, so I can't do any of that today. I'm waiting for a little attachment that's magnetic because I've got plenty of things, plenty of metal around me to stick that to, and I'll be able to make better ones. But I know the route, I know the plan. I've just got to crack on. But yeah, let's have a look at that. So first things first, no one really knows what I'm working with here. Yes, I moved off the driveway from the other videos. I'm now in this spacious accommodation right here, which can be quite hard to get around. But do what you gotta do. Can't find a nice big workshop, not one that doesn't destroy the bank account, so it is what it is. So yeah, see my camera attachment areas, the whole bloody roof will be good. I'll make some better content soon, I promise. But anyway, there she is, sat in a box. It's not pink, it's ruby, just remember that. Might have to change the name to Ruby 6, I reckon. Not Ruby Foot, that's a bit weird. That sounded like he fell over and got a bruised toe. So, I don't really know where to start with what I've done. Pretty much the same to everything else. Bodywork. But I don't know what's in the previous videos. We were go for the roof. I don't know if anyone remembers, but here, where are we? Somewhere around there, there's a massive hole. And obviously the roof now looks pretty smooth. You have to ignore all the, let's say, orange peel, because I haven't even been through how I painted it, or what I was going to do painting it, because it all changed over and over again. Let's just go with that. So this is it's all a roll-on paint. It's a military paint, what they use to roll on Land Rovers and all that jazz. It's about £35 a tin. So I thought, why not? The whole idea is to colour change it, get it on the road and get it going. So £35 tin when I couldn't make my mind up was pretty good, because I think I'm on my second colour, so not too bad for me. But I have got a plan that I need to test out, because you can see where it's been rolled on. You can see it. So once I get the missing bonnet to this stage, because it's there, I am gonna try flatten it. This has got 6 coats on it because of this reason, that I want to try and flatten it back, put a clear coat on it, and then see if it polishes. If it doesn't, who knows? It will flatten back, because I've tested that somewhere else, because it's got loads of dust and shit in it anyway. But I don't think, I did try and polish, I don't think it's there anymore, did try and polish this as it was, just flat and back, and it just didn't really work. So it needs a clear on it. So I'm hoping a little rub back, then clear it, and then obviously go through the process of buffing it. If that works, and it's quite a cheap colour change, so it will have worked out quite well. But got to get the front on first. At the moment, oh god, there's stuff everywhere. This is where we're at. I painted just with Hammerite. I suppose that can come off. Oh no, just took the paint off. That's a good start, isn't it? Satisfying. That's all painted with Hammerite just to make it look a little bit better. Once the front goes on, which is what I'm doing today, you won't see half of that. As you can tell, she's not had anything done with it. Yeah, around here, tank needs a good old clean and polish, but we'll get to that. So that's all a little bit tidy up. And then if we'll take a look down the sides, flat. I don't know if anyone remember when I used the heat gun and the paint just peeled off. So everything's kind of good. But this isn't going to be perfect. The whole point is not to be perfect. Well, it's not. That doesn't even make sense. It's not going to be perfect because I'm in a container and I haven't got an endless budget. So everything say do what I can do. Once it's on the road, people are going to think what the hell anyway. They're not really going to care about the quality. So yeah, everywhere's smooth, done, flat, and there's mess. Like, I know all of you are thinking, oh my god, he can't paint, look at the state of that. All of that's coming. I'm going to undo it all and readdress things, paint little bits here and there. All this frame around here, that's going to be black as well. Obviously I've got to start on this thing soon. But there's a little bit here, annoyingly, if you look at that light, we've got that bottom sort of lip where the light fixes to. When I took it apart, that fell out. So I'm probably going to rebuild that, but in fiberglass, because I'm not a metal man. Will be one day, but not right now. Then paint that. The good thing with this paint is, if anything goes wrong, I'll just touch it up, just roll it back on. We'll remember the beautiful wiring. If not, I'm sure it's a fantastic video. Can't remember. So that's kind of where we're at with everything. I don't know what's happened to the rear suspension on this one, but it's dropped, which isn't fantastic, but that's all getting replaced. Yeah, that's pretty much all filled in. I don't really know what else to tell you, really. I mean, the plan now is to get the front on, fixed on, so it's not coming off again. That's why all that was done black. And then that means I can finally put in a new fuse thing, which we're getting a kit car one, which will go inside, around there. Then all the wiring can go up and start going where it's supposed to go, because the battery sits in there. And then once that starts happening, it means I've got the power for the engine. I can start playing with that and the interior. So it just opens a world of things. And then yeah, all I've done is hold the video there, but you're bored of that site. So I'm gonna throw the front on, see if I can fix it down, and I'll try and get some footage of it. But yeah, that's where we're at. And if anyone knows anything about engines or Rover V8 3.5 with some automatic gearbox, which I think is an Audi A90, that's what people have pointed out to me, and you will think you can get it started. Or even better, you think it's a good idea that you look at it and I don't try and start it and break it, just let me know. You're more than welcome to come and help me out, because I need it, put it that way. Anyway, on with this front bit. Ta-da! Touchdown. It's not fixed on, just thrown it on. Don't know if you can really get the gist because it ain't pink, but might put the bonnet on it. Not on it, but because I haven't seen it like that for a long time. Should do it. Yeah. How smooth it looks. I like that. I've got rid of the indicators and the badge holes and everything. It's gonna look pretty nice, I reckon. Lots of things missing. Oh, hello, big fly. Go away. Yeah, these haven't been touched since they were laying down the bottom of the garden in the last place. But just shit. Look at that. This is why, by the way, I went off the graffiti paint idea. This is still in the original graffiti paint. That's a cat, apparently. It's the first time I've seen that. That looks like a cat's waxed its arse. Where did that come from? Yeah, okay, so this is the cat waxing bonnet. God, I don't know. Got to go over, this has been prepped multiple times, but then just thrown around. So it all needs going over. A little bit more filler. What's that? Taking back. Same with the bonnet. Maybe cat poo, I don't know. It's the cat bonnet. I don't know what that is. That was spare filler, I just threw it at it. I don't even know if they were real holes. Yeah, like I was saying about the whole fuse thing. Once I order the fuse, I'll get the lights. Fuse box, not just the fuse. I can get the lights, we can sort all that out. I've got to find the grill surround, the original grill, because this just comes with mesh, I don't want mesh in it. Yeah, and all the little bits like the bonnet catch, pointed at nothing then. The bonnet catch and the wipers, I think I've sprayed dark grey, but I want everything satin black now. And that, yeah, I did spray dark grey, it's all in here. But that's not really what I want. Oh look, there's one, speak of the devil. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't like it against that. So that'll be satin black, I believe. But for shitty fiberglass, it's actually got quite a nice line. Apart from there, what is that? Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna get this fixed in. Obviously not the bonnet, and then I can't do too much today, so it'll be a case of filling and sanding again anyway, and then get paint on it. So yeah, see if I can fix it down. It's on. Hopefully going nowhere. Yeah, the vehicle moves a lot more than, although I'm shaking, so that doesn't work. Just look at the seatbelt for proof. It's only got rivets in. Basically, I've gone with the same fixing as it had originally. I've just put a couple more. I think I might even put even more in, even though it's solid. And yeah, it's on there. Thanks to my little £6 rivet gun find on the car boot last week. It's even got, hold on, spinny head. Just take my word for it, the head spins. I can't do it one-handed. There we go. Quite useful. Put a little bit of blue tape on just because when I feel here, I don't want to cover everything in it. I haven't fixed the sides. They'll be fixed. You can just see kind of under there. Goes into the panel inside. But I thought I'll wait till the doors are on so that it lines up before I head there. That never normally happens. Yeah, the only thing I did think was I hope I ain't got to get the fuel tank out because I forgot that's how it comes out. It's already got fuel in it, so it doesn't need taking out, which is, it has probably an issue, but I'll work it out another day. Hopefully it don't need to come out. Yeah, all good, all on. So next time I come back, I'll fill. I might put some filler on now, sand prep, all that jazz. Hopefully have a few more bits to put in as well. But yeah, you can see the battery hole, and then the fuse box will go the other side of there. Everything come through, well, not everything, the main bit goes through there, simple. So there's not too much in here, because obviously I ain't got a boot. This isn't watertight, but it may provide, might be able to come up with some way of keeping something in here when it goes. I've realised is literally from there, there's nothing holding on this whole front bit. Like, to be fair, it's pretty solid, but there's no fixings for any of that. That whole bit there. But I suppose it won't rattle too much. Don't know. Who knows? Okay, that's the end of today, really. That sounded nice. Yeah. So the front's all back on. Well, it's not all back on. It's fixed on. The bonnet's sitting around like a dirty cat attracting thing. Where's that fur about? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try and be a lot better with videos, especially if I start getting on with it. Can't promise that they'll be all the time or a lot, but yeah, it's always that motivation that dips and comes and goes, and I don't know, we'll see whether it sticks around, but I do want it done, so I suppose I've got to do something. Anyway, thank you for watching this long awaited video, and I forgot how to make videos. I suppose like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and just watch out for the next one. Ciao.